last person in the world to live below the international poverty line of $1.90 a day officially escaped poverty today. Wouldn't that be nice if that was true? Happy International Development Week. Today, we're going around the city of Calgary, downtown, University of Calgary campus, you name it, to hand out newspapers from the future.
Whoa! World hit zero poverty? I think it's a solid goal, but
My major is economics and I don't know if that's possible.
I don't think that's realistic.
I don't see it. Like with the way the world works, world leaders don't want to see countries in power. So
Probably not.
No.
That sounds like an ideal world. Hopefully we can live in it.
Did you know that this is International Development Week? And in recognition of that week, we're going around passing out futuristic newspapers and talking to Calgarians about what they think about globalization, the future, and where their hearts and minds lie.
well, I think there's a lot of humanitarian crises like all around the world. Like so many people are living in poverty and other hardships, so it's it's not looking great for a lot of places in the world right now, in my opinion.
I think I care about world peace and there finally being not so many people dying all over the world, and then world leaders actually taking responsibility.
there's countless countries that won't really work with I guess global nations. Like look at Iran for an example. I'm from there, so it's those world leaders aren't going to work with Canadian or U.S. They don't give a shit.
Humanity is in a way that is broken. And it's not a good future for our grandchildren and children, right?
So what should we do to make it a future for our grandchildren?
Get on board.
I think we need to implement different discourses in schools.
There can be different kind of programs that are non-profitable. I mean, those already exist, but I feel like it's time to actually put more funding into those.
I guess if we're talking at what we could do at university level, I'd say just being accepting of all cultures, celebrating the diversity we have, and also if we're talking about maybe climate, making sure that we're taking care of the environment by composting, recycling, or just using the color coordinated boxes that we have at school for throwing our waste.
Most of what you can do personally is small things that affect grand scale, such as voting for people that you feel as though will help with things like that. Donating when you can, but as students, I can barely support myself, so really it's just talking about issues that are out there and caring for the people that you can in your life, even if it's not financially, just supporting, being there for people, helping where you can, but also knowing that it's hard to do something as an individual sometimes, so it is kind of raising awareness is sometimes all you can do.
So what do you think is the point of these ambitious goals? Should we be goal setting
Yeah, at least we're getting close. There's an end goal at some point. I wouldn't predict exactly when it would happen, but it could happen in the future.
See, you seem like a young guy.
My heart belongs to God, so anything's possible.
What can I do to make this newspaper?
So I think you should take a few more of these copies and distribute them and spread the conversation. See what others say, what others feel.
Probably let's do it now.
So we just inspired someone to actually take some newspapers and go spread it literally to random people and spark conversations. Check it out. Kirby, can we gather some of your thoughts on what you think of these newspapers for the future?
Yeah, they're great. I actually think they're fantastic. I am very glad to see that the world will hit zero poverty, and then there will be 10 years of hard work. Mother Nature is going to get a bachelor's degree in environment. That's actually fantastic. I cannot lie. That is what we need in this world. We need the environment good. We need our people good. We need poverty to be gone. And yeah, God bless.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
It's cool seeing this. It's you know what? It could actually be real.
It's possible, honestly.
Really?
I'm telling you, fact, it's possible.
I feel like seeing this potential good news can help us to just stay on the line and see where those initiative could take us. So I kind of like it.
So that was an incredible day of handing out newspapers from the futures and listening to Calgarians and Canadians about where their hearts, their minds lie when it comes to international development. The first time EWBers did this was in 2019 in Montreal, and the second time was today in Calgary. So let's continue the conversation. Let's talk about what international development means and how we're going to achieve these incredible sustainable development goals, whether it's in 2030 or sometime into the future. And we forgot to ask a very special person's perspective on where their hearts and minds lie when it comes to international development. We're talking about you. Please share your opinion, leave a comment below, write to us, express yourself so we can continue this conversation well into the future.